Let's go with cloud and keep the best for last.
Okay, so this was interesting, and it was kind of a late ad.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I think we had something else there, but when you explained it to me, it really made sense.
Yep.
So explain, if you are a Simply PHP developer, explain how cloud infrastructure impacts your life.
Yeah. So what we've realized, and it's not everyone that has server knowledge or infrastructure knowledge. So we have we have worked very hard on providing this infrastructure that is, you just have to follow the instruction. Everything will be created for you, and then it's very simple. You get that infrastructure,
nice.
and you can just plug in your code and start doing what you're really good at, just coding.
Okay.
So it kind of
Nice.
it's very, very simple, and you can get that cloud infrastructure from wherever you are. So we don't necessarily have to do it locally like we used to do it back in the days. Yes, you can do everything locally, but for us at Simply PHP, this is something that we offer.
Okay, so we've created an infrastructure in the cloud that is kind of, again, it alludes a little bit to best practices, right? It's our own custom infrastructure that we've created that the developers plug into.
Yep. Yeah, and they can just do whatever they're good at. So
That's absolutely fantastic. Does that have to do with setting up developer environments and things like that? Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So when you have a new project, you have a clean sheet with your infrastructure already ready, and you can just dive in and start coding.
Yeah.
And that that has
great.
got a lot of time as well for the client, because everything is already pre-built. Things that would have been a very long time to set up back in the days, we can do it in a matters of few hours.
Okay.
So it does benefit the client as well.
The pre-built stuff is what really interests me on a non-technical level, but to know that if I am a new client of Simply PHP, and our developers have access to all of this pre-built, whatever it is, pre-built systems that we've built over the years that have taken us hours and weeks and months. Click of a button, they are in, and they do not have to spend any money on that type of setup.
Yep.
To me, we need to talk about that more. I don't necessarily mean now, but in general, we need to crow? What is it? We need to show off about that. We need to talk about that more often.
Yeah, for sure. And the team,
because it's huge.
Yeah, the team has worked really, really hard to make that happen.
Yeah.
And and now, if on all of the projects, we try to implement that infrastructure as well. And if it's for any reason it's not available, well, they miss it. The developers miss it, and and the infrastructure team is going to do whatever they can. But on some project, it's not. If you're working on an older code base, it may be more complicated. So I just want to set the expectation that sometimes some hours have to be invested in order to make it happen. But now, yes, it kind of does follow best practice, and it's just very, very easy for the developers as well to even deploy their code. Back in the days, maybe a year ago, we had to deploy a lot of things manually. Now everything is just click of a button, as you said, and it takes 10 minutes, and then it's deployed to a dev or a staging or production environment, which is great.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
So we can call that pre-built software or pre-built infrastructure that our clients benefit from.